Hello President Obama. Thank you for the invitation to the Oval Office. I'm sort of curious, to be honest, why you invited me here.
I wanted to talk to a rich person.
Okay, I work 80 hours a week running a small business and make $200,000 per year. After taxes, that's around $30 an hour. I don't consider myself rich, but I'm happy to try to answer any questions that you have.
I don't understand what's wrong with you people in the private sector. You're messing up my recovery by not creating enough jobs.
What do you mean?
I've done what I'm supposed to. I spent $700 billion creating millions of new jobs, and the private sector has not done its job. The recovery is stalling, and I'm pretty angry at you rich people.
I don't get your point. I know you spent $700 billion on pork projects. What did you expect us to do?
Like I said, go out and hire a bunch of people to create jobs, and spur the economy to recover, so that I can get re-elected.
Well, why do you think that any small business person would go out and hire people?
Like I said, to create jobs.
Right, but business people don't care about jobs. We care about making money.
I don't understand. Do you mean revenue?
No. We care about profits.
I don't understand. Revenue, profits. What's the difference?
Well, when you run a business, you have to pay employees and suppliers. Revenue is what you charge your customers. Profits are what is left over for you after you pay everyone. So if we hire more people, profits go down unless revenues go up by more than that amount. I remember seeing you on TV making that mistake when you were talking to that plumber guy. I guess you really don't understand the difference.
I don't understand. Are you telling me that people in the private sector are solely motivated by profit? I find that hard to believe, that you rich people are all that selfish. After all, I have some very smart people working for me who don't care about profit.
Well, yes, because you hired a bunch of useless douchebags as your economic team who never created a private sector job in their lives. The closest person you have to anyone who understands business is Larry Summers, who was thrown out of Harvard on his ass. Tim Geithner is a fucking career bureaucrat who wouldn't know how to run a business to save his life. I don't understand how you can expect to get the private sector on the path to economic recovery relying on career bureaucrats and ivory tower professors for advice. It's like going to the Pope for advice about how to go down on your wife.
I don't understand. You're telling me that the rich people won't create the new jobs so that I can get re-elected? Why don't you want to do that?
Well, aside from the fact that business people generally have no confidence that you and Pelosi won't do something else incredibly stupid to harm the economy. On top of it, you are taxing the living shit out of us.
I don't understand.
The top federal tax rate is 35%. State and local are about 10% for me on top of that. I pay 15% Social Security on the first $100,000 in income. So on average I pay 40 cents on every dollar in taxes. I also pay real estate taxes on my house and sales tax on all purchases. On every additional dollar, that is around 45 cents. And when I die, the government will take half of my estate. So the total taxes are around 70 cents on the dollar.
I don't understand.
Let me make it simple for you. There are 300 million people in the United States. Only about 1 million have enough skills to go out and create new jobs. The rest couldn't successfully run a business upon pain of death. We business people all work our asses off and watch the government take most of the money that we earn to pay for stupid shit like you and your wife spending $250,000 on a date to New York City. Why the fuck should I spend more hours away from my family hiring new people and growing my business when the government is just going to take it away and waste it? On top of that, the chief congressional accountant, who is a lifelong Democrat, has said that the federal government is going bankrupt because of Medicare. We all know that you are going to have to increase taxes, and given that half of Americans pay no federal income tax, it's all going to fall on us, and we're going to take it up the ass again after you just raised taxes to pay for your abortion of a health care plan. You want to know why the economy isn't growing? It's because none of the productive people in the country give a shit anymore. It just doesn't make sense for us to bust our asses any harder for no return. So your economic policy has been, in a nutshell, to piss off the only people that could grow the economy by taxing and regulating them to death. Good work.
I don't understand. What you are saying can't be true. Western Europe has had these policies for years and they are doing fine.
Oh my God. Please ask a Secret Service agent to come in here and blow my fucking brains out. I can't believe that our government is run by someone who would say something so incredibly stupid. Western Europe is going bankrupt because of retirement costs, wasteful government spending and crushing bureaucracy, and they can't create jobs. Europe's employment rate is almost 10% lower than that of the United States. How did their economies end up as a giant shit pile? By doing the same stupid shit that you are. They are taxing and regulating their productive people until they leave or drop out.
I don't understand. I guess that it's all the fault of George Bush.
All you can do is whine like a little bitch about this being George Bush's fault and hope that some committee full of congressional douchebags will come up with some mystical solution to solve the budget problem. Grow fucking parents, suggest something to help the situation, and maybe the private sector will have some confidence in the economy. Until then, I'm going home and drinking myself to death.
I don't understand. I guess I'm going to have to talk to some other people to get some advice that I want to hear and will agree with. Thanks for stopping by. Would you like a White House pen?